you go. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya collaborates with the Soul Sisters. I want to welcome Sonia and EQ to the show. Oh, we're going to have fun today. Ladies, would y'all like to tell everybody about yourselves?
Oh, goodness. Hey, everyone. Well, first, Tanya, thank you for having us here. We're so excited to be here with you. And actually, someone had told us a while back, like, "Oh, you guys should collab with Tanya." And so, had to go look up, see who's Tanya. Tea Time with Tanya. And so, yes, when you reached out to us, it was like, "Yay, we're going to make this happen."
So I'm so glad you guys said yes.
Yes. I don't know. EQ, go ahead. Tell about yourself.
Oh, you gonna throw it on me? You got the list, girl. So as everyone know, I'm EQ, and me and Sonia, we have our channel, the Soul Sisters, and we come on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do personal readings. We might get into a little bit of politics and some other little things, but mainly personal readings. I also have my own channel called Wisdom of the Blue Lotus, and I do mainly pick a card readings. Kind of on romance and spirituality is going to be my main focus. So that's me.
Hey, thank you, and everybody in the chat, because Sonia and EQ do love readings. We're gonna open this up, so it's not gonna be all political tarot. We're gonna open this up so that you guys can experience the magic of the Soul Sisters. Okay, but let's start this off with a.
Wait, I didn't get to tell about me.
Oh, I'm sorry. you handed it off.
I did. My fault. My bad. All right. So I'll make it really quick. You can find, I have my own channel as well, which is Sonia Raynlee, Raynellee. I'm a Reiki practitioner, which in a couple of weeks I'll be getting my attunement. So I will be a Reiki master. I also do coaching, mindset coaching, and there's a lot of different things that I do. So I have my coffee chat on Friday mornings and Wellness Wednesday twice a month. I have guests come on just to share about different things about wellness, things that help mind, body, and spirit. And so, yeah, just come on over there. Make sure to subscribe to both of our other channels as well as the Soul Sisters, because we would love to see you all.
Oh, yes. Everybody, please go over there and subscribe to the Soul Sisters, to the Blue Lotus, the Wisdom of the Blue Lotus, and to Sonia Raynlee.
Yes.
Go over there and subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Let's start this off with a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, dear ancestors, please give this reading. They give all of us a blessing for this day. Sonia, EQ, and myself, and everyone that is watching, give us a blessing.
Yes, so it is.
Yes, so it is.
We get the Om Shanti blessing.
Oh,
it's going to be a good show. Om Shanti. Blessed are you with everlasting peace beyond words or understanding. Blessed are you with tranquility and bliss. Blessed are you with the clarity that reveals the beauty of your soul and through which all appears infinite. Oh. Namaste.
Beautiful.
Okay. Look, no troubles, no worries. We're going to have a good day. All right. Okay, everybody. My first question. Now, this one is mine. This one woke me up out of sleep last night.
Uh-oh.
I had to choose where I was going to put it, So I wanted to put it here with you ladies, just so we could get all three of our intuitive powers together to see what was really going on.
Okay.
Back at the end of Donnie's presidency, he invited the Taliban to Camp David over the weekend of 9/11. Y'all remember this?
I remember. Yes.
This was like the last slap to America that he did. Now, he did not have that meeting did not go on 9/11. only because enough people kicked up enough dust and said, you
Mm-hmm.
can't do this. You really gonna turn the whole world against you. But he
Mm-hmm.
did meet with them. But the fact that he planned to do it at Camp David
Yeah.
with known terrorists. My
Mm-hmm.
question is, was that meeting a plan for, was that him just giving away Afghanistan? Was that him giving away state secrets, making a deal literally with the devil?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just I want you guys' uh, tell me what you guys feel, see, are told about this situation. Why? What was the meeting with the Taliban at Camp David supposed to be all about?
I can tell you what I always thought about that was that I felt like he was directed to do that by you know who, by Mr. P, Mr. Putin.
Oh yeah,
I
okay.
felt like he encouraged him to do that because again, that would bring havoc to the US, right? And for Trump, he always wants to be the strong man. Remember, he wants to be the dictator. So
Mm-hmm.
for him, he thought it was good for him. But I feel like he was um, encouraged to change that trajectory that we've had with that relationship, um, but was to elevate them and decelerate the United States to go down. Does that make sense?
It
That
does.
makes a lot of sense.
That's what I've always gotten from that.
Okay. How about you,
Well,
son?
we definitely know that he's a puppet on strings. So for him to be able to take direction from somebody else, I wouldn't be surprised by that at all. But I do definitely feel like that there was an agenda to that. And we'll see what my cards have to
Yeah,
say
we'll
to
pull
that.
some cards on it. What about you, Tanya? What have you felt about that?
What I felt about it. Now you're right about the Vlad aspect of it. But what I really feel, this was supposed to be something that was supposed to be how he was gonna spin it was, I can make friends with the ultimate enemy and we can get things done. What I feel like he actually did was literally slit the throat of the of Afghanistan. He
Mhm.
went behind Afghanistan's government and made a deal with literally the criminals. So he, I think he sold out to the Taliban. He was doing business completely with the despots, not with the government. He iced them out, and that's why everything that Joe had to do to get us out of there was so bad, and why the country is literally imploding now.
Yep.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Sonia.
Mhm.
No, I was just listening. I just want to pull a couple more cards
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah,
But
definitely, Tanya. I agree with that.
But I feel he was going to spin it and say that the whole thing he wanted to do is nobody else can make friends with the Taliban, but I made a deal to free Afghanistan. It's the same thing he did with North Korea. It is the exact
Yes.
same thing. And if Kim Jong-un wasn't dead, we would know that.
yeah,
Right.
We would
Right.
know that.
yeah.
Yep.
So this is what I pulled. Part of the act was to create confusion. Just so that it was like to come at a way to create. This is like the maze of confusion here, making your way through the maze. And he was setting up a foundation, setting up roots there to start a new phase. I got the moon. Actually, I pulled the moon twice. Got the
Wow.
moon here. So to take things to another level. That's like my upgrade card. And this is a card of guidance. So I feel like with this as well, this was something that, we mentioned Putin, that he was doing something with him, that he was gaining guidance from somebody. So I feel like that. And then I got hugging you, wanted to get closer, create yourself, trying to create something. And then I pulled the moon again. So things not coming out just yet, kind of hidden illusions. Yeah. So.
And see, the moon for me is the complete swamp. The moon for me is the swamp. And I mean, I know what it means for you, but it still kind of flows right there.
Swamp, look, and I got it twice. So
yeah. All right. Oh my goodness. So I think, yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one then. This question is from Capricorn Queen, 7425.
Okay, Tanya, did you want me to answer that question?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm new at this, y'all. Forgive me.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, this is only the second time I've hosted.
No, that's okay. It's pretty much exactly what you guys are saying. It definitely was all done in secret. So that's my shush card. Okay. So it was done in secret. He was trying to create a new beginning for the Taliban being back in power. There were things that were told and done. This is my redacted. So there were things that, again, going to that hidden secret meetings and the secret talkings. It was something that was quick. So it wasn't something like you said, where they tried to go to Camp David and they was like, no, you ain't gonna do that. Because that was like a quick thought for him. Yeah, let's do this. And it make me look this way. Right. But he was messing around with bad people. And that created the heartache and the split in the country.
Oh, wow.
And then we got our completion, and that's where they're at now. So yeah, he did. He tried to, take over as if he created something new. But all he did was what he always does is create havoc and chaos.
And broke it.
And broke it.
The women in Afghanistan now, women and girls, are the ones who are suffering because of this. Because a whole generation of women, literally 22, 23 years.
Yeah.
That is from birth through school. These are people who have been born and are married and having children, who were raised completely free.
Yep.
They could say they could go to school. They could go to school.
Yeah.
They did not have to wear
work
coverings.
Yes.
And they could speak and they could defend themselves. Yes. And now they have been, if we have ever seen anyone thrust into complete and utter slavery, we are watching the Afghani women who have all of their liberties, everything taken from them.
Yeah. But Tanya, you know what though? When you say that, it reminds me of Roe versus Wade being stripped away and our rights. They're trying to put us in a position like that.
Which was my next thought. That is exactly where we are now.
Yeah.
We are facing, all of us as women are facing all of our rights being completely stripped from us, being made non-entities, not having any type of a voice. I keep getting people asking about the Federalist Society and Leonard Leo. And what their actual plan for America is. And what I got today is that it is total control. And it is the Handmaid's Tale.
I was about to say that movie didn't come out of nowhere, people.
And I think what everybody kind of has to look at too is that there are no coincidences. The things that we are seeing that come down are clues of what is going to happen to us or what is happening to us now. So I kind of want to talk about Roe v. Wade, November, and what America, what we can expect to happen in the next coming months. Let's start the show there.
I actually read on that before.
Okay,
so I'm gonna see if my energies are still the same, but I'll wait to say something. But
okay. So the question is, what is going to occur between now and Election Day in America? What energy are we going to be in?
I just heard turn up the heat.
Turn up the heat.
It's going to get hot in the kitchen.
It's going to be a lot of stress.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What I see, what I've been seeing, because I know Donnie is going, well, he's already been doing it. But the closer and closer it comes to them actually putting him in handcuffs, he is going to try to just turn this country into Swiss cheese, to
yeah.
get all these crazy people out in the street,
Yep.
barking and yelling and shooting. And I really, really, and I don't want to scare anybody out there. Please don't be afraid, because I think everybody is already prepared for this to happen at this point. I don't think any province or locality is downplaying this. So, but I would love to just, we don't have to be formal. Just tell me what you're feeling. Tell me what you think.
Well, I do think we're heading into, the closer we get to Election Day, November 8th, I feel like it's going to get crazier and crazier and crazier. The crazies are going to come out in full effect.
Mhm.
Because if you think about it, they're living and fighting for their voice or what they think is right, even though they're in the minority, right? And a lot of them are, unfortunately, I think of some of the right-wing type media shows, I won't name them, but y'all know who I'm talking about, has gotten them into this loony land. They were already
name
there.
them. Hannity, Carlson.
He said, I'm gonna name them. I mean, but they feel like their thinking is the right thinking because it's being reinforced by people that they look up to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And because of that, so Graham the other day said if Trump gets indicted, there's going to be bloodshed in the streets. Remember? So they're already planning for that, telling people they're planting that seed in those people. So the closer we get to that, that's why I said it is going to be crazy. I think
that's a dangerous seed to plant as well. Like, I mean, it's because these people are just, they believe everything. Yes, exactly.
Lindsey Graham, but that's also a tell. That is a huge tell for the GOP. That is complete and utter fear, because they know the jig is up. And they know as soon as somebody slaps a pair of handcuffs on Donnie, they know the whole GOP is
coming down,
naked for the whole world to see. And I think that's why they are trying so hard to gin up violence.
Yes. Yep.
I'm not going to show all my cards, but the 3 that I got right in a row were 3s. I got the 3 of Swords. So there's going to be a lot of heartbreak. I got the 3 of Cups. There will be some celebrations, some wins there. And then I got the 3 of Wands. With the ups and downs, this definitely going to bring some expansion. And what's interesting, at the base of my deck, I have another 3 here with the Empress. And, birthing something new here. So something new is going to come out of it, but there's definitely going to be some losses. There's going to be some wins. And it's going to be, like I said, get ready to turn the heat up. The heat's going to be turned up for sure.
All right.
So what I got is a lot of those in power. They're going to be very selfish. This is all about me, their ego. So they're going to do everything that they can to stay in power. They're planning all of their stuff now. So they're planning everything out. And what's interesting is the closer we get, there's going to be a lot of confusion. What do we believe? The stuff that we're seeing on TV. They're going to have people in total confusion. And we're going to have a tower moment. This is my tower card. And at the bottom of that deck, which is so interesting, y'all, it's not just Democrats and Republicans. It's also going to be MAGA Republicans and Republicans fighting. Look at the 2 elephants. Look at that. They're being turned. You can't make that up. You can't make that
up. And that's the thing. I have been telling everybody on my show to get off the floor seats, because it ain't safe in the splash zone, to watch this from the box seats, to get out of the way, get your energy out of this. Guys, it is going to be intense. And the media is going to focus to try to have all of us laser focused into, they're going to spin it left or right, but that's what
that's what that means.
It sure is.
Exactly.
And I love what Sonia got, the 3s, because everything happens in 3s. Everything happens in 3s. So that right there told me that this is the wrap up that I have been seeing. Now, at the end of that, because Sonia had something that kind of played into what I've been saying for years. this everything has to just be destroyed so that we can build our new government. And I think if there is some type of a civil war, that would be the catalyst to where we could actually, after it's done, we can have a new constitution. We can build a new government, because I have been seeing and saying for the last 4 or 5 years that I see a united government, not where we have a figurehead, that we have a council running America, not a president and a vice president. I see a governing board with like 5 people, and it's going to have Democrats, Republicans, Independents. Everybody will be represented at the top. It will be a united force, not a singular. And I feel that there will be changes in the court system, in our justice system, in our prison system, in our school system.
Yeah, there has to be. There has to be.
And medical.
What they're showing me right now is like a box, and the box is so full that the bottom's about to fall out, and everything's about to fall down. And so it's like something has to give, and that's that expansion here. Like something has to expand, because it's just too much. It's too much, and it's ready to explode. So yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was wonderful. Do you have anything to add, EQ?
Y'all said it all.
All right. All right. Okay, we're going to get back to Capricorn Queen's question in. And her question is old Donnie boy in danger right now? Is he in physical danger?
Physical danger. Interesting.
Physical danger.
I saw that somewhere. I didn't get a chance to see what was said about it, so I'm interested to see. Yeah.
I'm not feeling necessarily physical. It doesn't mean that, but I think he's definitely going to be in trouble for sure. He already is in trouble.
I was always wondering when this is said and done. Now I already know that Vlad is going to be tried at The Hague, whether he's alive or dead. They are going to try him, even if it's his bones. And I also feel that old Donnie boy is going to be tried at The Hague if it's crimes against the entire world, because we as America is keeping everything all secret, hush, hush on everything that Donnie has. He has committed crimes that can destroy our country.
Yes.
But we are treating him with kid gloves and allowing him, we're allowing all of this to have, we don't even know if it's still going on or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. My cards may be saying something different here.
Go ahead, Sonia.
Well, it's interesting. I like to use the deck of characters sometimes with politics, because it's just funny how they come out. But here's his devotees, right? Because they were partying it up for old Donnie boy there. And now the tears, because of all the trouble that he's taking.
Tears.
And they're trying to breathe through this. But I show that he's in a lot of trouble. There's the heat right there.
Yes.
But then I get the claw. The claw against the angsty teen. So I feel like that there may be something physical possibly with this claw here.
Okay. All right.
And look, and there's all his little elves at the base of the deck.
All his minions.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
so
MAGA tears.
I don't feel like he's in like physical harm. But I do feel like this is interesting. I got the 7 of Swords. It's all about backstabbing. So I do feel like that there's someone that's backstabbing, and I got a woman. So this kind of made me feel like, oh, wait a minute. Could this be Liz Cheney now that she's like, ain't nothing holding her back now?
Nothing's holding her back.
And then I got backstabbing, the 10 of Swords, backstabbing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that twice. And at the
that looks like my claw.
Yes.
He's going to be trying to defend himself.
You get the
So
karate
he's
kid
going
there.
down. He's going down, and there's a woman that has something to do with how fast he goes down.
So you say Liz Cheney, I say Ivanka.
You know what? This could be a group of women.
Oh
could
yeah.
This could be a
With all
group
those
of women.
rabbits
It could
there.
be more than one.
Look at the ones who are actually getting the work done. Everyone that is bringing suit against him that is actually doing something is a woman.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Look at in Georgia, Fannie, woman. New York, woman. Liz, woman. His daughter. Yeah. So I think that may just be the women energy coming together and bringing him down.
But we are in the divine feminine. And I think
really are.
We cannot. I mean, because this, I think, is what is covering everything. And I think that the fact that we are, because had this happened 5 years ago, I think we would be in a much, a bad place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Donnie broke America to the point to where nobody can argue that it's broken. So in all the things that he did, as bad as he is and all the things that he has done, and I hate to say his whole name, but Donald Trump is going to be the reason that America actually turns into a good country.
Yep. Yeah. Now, remember when he said he's coming in to drain the swamp, he really meant that. He just didn't know how.
Right, exactly.
He
exposed the swamp, and now they're being drained. Yeah,
I agree with you. I always say that he is like America always had a scab on it. That pus and that ooze was covered up with a Band-Aid. We never really got to see like all of it. Now, being African American, we know what a lot of it felt like because it's always in our faces. But a lot of people did not see that. So when he came into the picture, he brought all that up to the surface, tore that Band-Aid right off so that everyone could see the pus and the ooze and everything else that's been plaguing this country for so many years. And now it's time to heal it. So yes, he is unfortunately a little bit of a blessing in disguise because he brought all this crap to the surface, brought everybody out of hiding and so that we can clean it up.
He literally did. He pulled the sheet off of all the little lice and bed bugs and cockroaches, all that are infesting our entire government. He pulled the cover off. Of course, he was the biggest cockroach. But, I mean, just imagine if the man was this much intelligent.
Yeah. Oh, now that would be really
okay. Now you make me think of DeSantis when you said that.
But DeSantis, come on, that man is not intelligent.
Well, I'm just saying now
he's smarter than Donnie.
Was it Harvard or Princeton? I mean, he went to the Ivy League schools. He knows how to play the game.
But see, that's what kills me. A school is a school. Yeah. And when you are a certain hue, getting into a certain school kind of loses all of that aggrandizement.
Right.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised, with money talks too.
But exactly.
Go to Ivy League schools as legacies. They only get in because their parents or grandparents got in or somebody built a hall because they were rich. Mm-hmm. It does not mean that anybody had the intellectual prowess to actually be there. They just had the Skrilla to get through the
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, because I mean, if you listen, and I can't stomach DeSantis for like more than a minute. Mm-hmm. Everything that comes out of his mouth is just like oily. It's just like it's vomit.
Yeah. And not a decent human being at all.
Yeah,
exactly. And I don't understand. Maybe we should throw on this. What is it that DeSantis has that has people still following him?
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, it's got to be
there's something else. Yeah.
Why do people stay on that when you can see the harm that it does? Look at how many people have died in Florida.
Well,
Look
I
at
think because everyone has their own personal agenda. That's part of the issue.
yes.
Everyone has their own personal agenda. So it's not about looking at things as a whole or looking at people as a whole. How can we raise the vibration as a collective? They're looking for their own personal gain. So it's like if he can deliver what it is that I need and want, then that's my person.
Mhm. Mhm.
Well, yes, I agree with you. And also, we have to remember that somehow, some way, we've made politics into like a football game. That's my team. That's my team. I'm
Yeah.
Republican. I'm Democrat. So people vote against their own interests. They don't understand politics because we took that out of the school, civics out of the
Mhm.
schools.
Oh,
They have
yes.
no idea about it. For them, it's like, oh, I'm a Republican. That's my team over there, and that's what
Mhm.
they go on. Not
Yeah.
anything else.
They go down the polls, Republican, 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 Republican.
Or
And it's
even
like, but
to
what
the
are you
side,
voting on?
D, have no clue what they're voting on.
Well,
Yeah.
and that's the same when you, Trevor Noah.
Mhm.
You watch
Mhm.
Yeah,
the
I
show?
love him. Yeah.
Okay, and I love Jordan Klepper when he goes out and he talks to the maggots and asks them the same things that they're fighting against, and they don't they don't even,
no clue.
it doesn't register.
No.
Even the hypocrisy. I mean, it's like an airplane just flying over their head.
Well, I mean, but they get their speaking points from listening to Fox News and OAN and Newsmax, and that's all they know.
That's all
Yeah.
I'm on the R team, and the R team, we look at those shows.
But at some point, do they even hear the own words as they're speaking them?
No.
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 So this is willful ignorance.
Yeah.
This is ignorant on purpose. I
Yeah.
am going to be I'm a cuss. I'm gonna be a dumbass because I can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they also think they see the power. They feel like they get power too over the others, if you know what I mean.
But it's just mean and cruel, and it's like
It is.
It is. But you know, that's
ego.
part of our world, right? We have lower vibrational beings and we have higher vibrational beings. And not saying that putting anyone down or anything like that, but it's just that they have more work to do we all have work to do, but there's just more that's in there, and they're just not wanting to elevate. They're just staying in this muck. So they're not, and they can't see anything because it's just, they're not putting any effort there.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Hey, Isaac. Isaac said the miseducation of Americans.
yeah,
there it is.
absolutely.
Education of Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why they're trying to take the history books out of schools, and they want certain books in there.
Yeah.
We don't want to have Anne Frank. We don't want to have what?
Yeah.
You know, you
We
can't
learned all of that
say
when we were young.
what race,
Well,
or you can't say gay, or you can't say what? What are you talking about?
Mhm.
And that's what we go back all the way back to the beginning of the show about what the Federalist Society wants. Complete
control.
and utter control.
Control.
Let's keep them dumb and stupid.
Yes.
Let's keep
And
everybody
what
dumb and stupid.
I'm telling you, if we were not, thank God, in the age of Aquarius, if we still had 5 or 6 years to go in Pisces, they would have our behinds back in the fields. That is exactly where they would be putting us. But where the universe is right now, we are moving out of this
This era, or we're going into a new era, a new time, a new beginning. Yes.
And it is not controlled by fear and force. This is going to be a more intellectual, a more giving. That is why it is the divine feminine, because it is the giving birth, the coming through of everything. I'm sorry, I was checking my phone over there.
I multitask.
And I can't. I cannot. I'm already got a lazy eye. I'll be sitting here looking cross-eyed if I try to look over there and over here at the same time. But I do want to jump in the chat and say hello to some people. If you guys want to shout out some of y'all's folks, please do.
Hello. We're going to say a big old hello. I know EQ and I in the beginning of our show, we say hello to everybody, and it's like, okay, we're getting more people now coming to the live, so we're going to have to shorten it up a little bit. But yeah, just giving everyone big hugs. Thank you for joining today.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say hi to all the moderators that are in the chat, and thank you so much for being here. And to everybody, all my subscribers, Tarot Love Community, thank you so much for being here.
Hey, Renee.
Hey, Renee.
Raslyn Reeves, Lily Girl, Jasanda, Paisley, Marcia, hello everybody. Genealogy Junkie, Elizabeth, I'm so glad you all made it. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Marcia, Annie. Hello, everybody. Michaela, I'm glad you made it. Okay, and a blanket hello for everybody else. Okay. Does anybody in the chat have any? What type of questions would you guys like to receive from the chat right now?
Whatever anybody wants.
Yeah.
Like EQ said, we do, whether you want message from spirit or, if there's another political question or a love question, just we ask if you do like ask for a general reading, give us a little more direction. Like what area? Are you looking for a career, a reading in love, finances?
The more specific you are, the better in tune we can get for you.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Throw some questions out there.
Thank you, Lily Girl, for subscribing.
Oh, thanks, Lily Girl.
Right on. I think I saw another one too. Oh, Sharon's throwing up.
That's a good one. Raslyn Reeds asks, will Emmett Till ever receive justice?
All right, there we go.
Wow.
Okay. Will Emmett Till ever receive?
Amanda Seals, she's a comedian, and I love what she said. She had posted, they found the woman. I forgot how old she was. I think she's in her 80s or something like that. And they're like, oh, she's going blind, of course, given all the sympathy and stuff. And she said, yeah, she may be blind, but does she see the errors of her ways? And I just love that. I was like, there it is right there.
That is good.
All right.
Here's one. Judy Jameson says, what's my purpose?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
So are we going to do the Emmett Till, or are we doing we're going to do this one right now?
Yeah, let's do what's my purpose.
Okay.
Emmett Till, I feel that the justice for Emmett Till will come, but it's not going to come the way that we expect it to.
Yeah. I think with her, they're going to give that whole, she's old, this and that, and they'll find another way to deal with it, is my feeling on it.
I feel like it's going to be her. I feel like at some point she is going to get enough courage to step in front of a camera somewhere and apologize for what she did. She won't, there's no justice to be faced because they already let her go with it. They already let her go.
Right.
But I feel like something is going to move inside her. And I got to call it the spirit. The spirit is going to move inside of her to make her stand up and say in front of some camera somewhere that she regrets what happened. And she's going to take responsibility for what happened to that young child. She has nothing to lose. And she has
nothing to lose. Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, it would be nice too to see her do something at least to help out in the community, or to do something, just a little small act can go a long way. Not that it can really, what the act itself, it will never, I don't know how much justice can somebody ask for something like that. So
I think she'll and she hasn't been able to do this for her whole life. Is to just stand up and say, I'm sorry. I lied.
Yeah.
And I caused this little boy his life. I murdered, because she murdered him. She murdered him with her words. She murdered him with her acts. The least she could do is accept responsibility for what she did.
Absolutely. Woo, got chills on that. So yes.
That's it. I pulled some cards on her while y'all were doing that.
Okay.
I just wanted to see what she was ultimately going to do. And what was interesting is I got this card. This is the Three of Swords. So there's a lot of pain there that she has experienced from that, whether she's admitting it or not. But I got the Death card. So I got a death and a rebirth. It kind of makes me feel like she's going to pass before she says anything. However, I got the Three of Cups. This is the group. You see the stars there. I feel like her family or people are going to be the ones to say what she couldn't say.
Oh, my spirit guide just hit me in the nose. It could be written as well. She
Yes,
could have
yeah,
written it out.
yes, it's going to be them that's going to actually do that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I don't think she's going to actually do it.
Verbally,
her family will. Yeah, and she may have things written. Yes.
Yeah. Judy, I think she does have some regrets. I think she does.
Oh, she's in pain.
Yeah. That's that Three of Swords that EQ pulled.
Yeah. If you see the person, they're in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so let me go back to which question we were on, because we're still talking about Emmett Till.
Yeah.
We're still talking about Emmett Till. We'll get to your question next, Judy.
I'm done on that one. I did mine.
So I'm good. I'm good with that.
So now it's Judy's. Yeah. What is Judy's purpose? Oh, I got to get different cards.
So Judy, one of the things that I just heard, and it keeps going through my mind, so I have to say it. You are one of the people on this planet. You are to be the light and the example. And I feel like that's you. You are to be the lighthouse. It's like you're constantly beaming out positivity, love, compassion, and being the example to other people.
Yeah.
That's what I keep hearing, but I'm going to pull some cards for you.
I saw you actually with a group, Judy, and you were the one that were standing out the most. So I feel like same with the EQ's example, it's just you kind of being that leadership, being in that leader type of role and being that example. So I see you working with others, collaborating in some way that is going to bring, it's like they're showing like bringing forth something, whatever that something is, but you're going to bring something. But I see you working with others. Okay. I'm going to pull a few cards here.
And Judy, now I pulled cards on you. I pulled 3 cards on you. And this is not about what's your purpose, but this is something that you need to know right now. Whatever it is that you are holding on to, you need to let go of, so that your transformation can occur. You are in this transformative place right now. You need to trust, let go and trust that everything that you desire will come for you. You are in transformation right now. Everything will be revealed to you. Trust in the process and let go and lay down of all things that are not yours to carry.
Here you are, Judy, with the High Priestess right here. There's that light. That's the shining example. Look at what I also pulled for you, the Queen of Cups.
Oh no, girl. I was going to show you what I got for her. That's what I got for her.
Yeah, there you go. The Queen of Cups and the Wheel. I got the Wheel of Fortune for you as well. So that's the example that you are meant to serve, and you are meant to be this shining example. So trust and believe in yourself. And as Tanya mentioned, that transformation, begin releasing whatever it is that you need to release so you can fully step into that space.
Yeah, she mentioned my son's death.
What?
She mentioned my son's death. So that may be what
what she needs to release. Gotcha.
Yeah, which is, I can see that this is the same thing that Tanya, what you were saying. This is the exact same card where she's just kind of in her head and in her emotions and different things like that. And then so but it's time for her, when she's ready, actually to go into herself, her blessings that are there for her, but to be that light also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Judy, I just heard I feel like for you with your son's death, we can share by example our own personal experiences. And I feel like that you can actually be someone that's strong enough that can help others through transitioning of losing a loved one. And not saying that that's your purpose of what you should do, but try that on and see how that feels to you. But somehow I feel like in some way that you're going to help others, like in a group type setting. And that just came to me about your son. So maybe that might be part of your purpose, but feel that out, see if that even feels right to you. If not, there's something else that's there.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Says Tanya, EQ, and Sonia, do you all believe that old Donnie sold us out to the Saudis? Yes.
Yes.
Hell
Yes.
yes.
Long time.
We don't even have to pull cards on that
Long
one.
Yeah.
time. Day 2 in the White House.
Yep. And some of those missing documents, Putin already said he got them, and so does Saudi Arabia. They got them. I don't think China, but those two definitely.
He was working with Xi Jinping.
Oh, Judy does.
You got to understand who the ringleader is.
Tanya,
who's got the most money?
You
got
just
the biggest army?
And that's being quiet right now too.
And exactly, he does not have to flex. Xi Jinping wears his suit and keeps his mouth shut. Everybody else is out there yelling, and that's how you can tell who's strong and who's weak.
Yep.
Now that's the T.
Up. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Woo. Let me see. Let me find another question. Here we go. That was good. Okay. There are so many comments. I can't find nothing.
Oh, let me see. Let me help you. I think I saw some too earlier. I have to go back.
Can you light it up?
I'm not sure if I have that.
Can on our side. You know about the star feature, Tanya?
No.
So in your comments, there's like a little star that you see. If you click on that star, just click on just any random person there, just click and star it. It'll go over to your, to the side for questions that you can ask later.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. The star lit up. Okay.
Yeah, and you see that? And so now up by where it says private chat comments, there's another little section of where all your little starred comments go. And then you can look for those for later.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. I know we were so excited when we learned that.
Thank you. Learning on the job. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I am so happy about that. I'm trying to find a question though.
Let's see.
Because I saw somebody else had asked.
Okay, Theodore lucked in on 3:05 p.m. is the timestamp.
3:05, okay.
And he says, "Are they going to find more secret documents during the cavity search?"
That's awesome.
I'm trying to get there, Theodore.
Yes, 3:05. And it's early on.
I'm still scrolling. Here I am, 3:05, Theodore. There you are. Is that it?
Nope, not that one.
Not that one.
Are they going to find more secret documents during the cavity search at 3:05?
There it is.
Yep.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Was that a yes?
I think
there's a ghost outside. So, yes, and they are going to search Mar-a-Lago again. They are going to search Bedminster. I have a feeling that they're going to go over to old Ivanka and Jared's house too. The gated community house is also going to be searched because boxes were removed to their property, I do believe.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually read on that before, and I did feel like they are going to go back to Mar-a-Lago, and they're going to go to some of the other properties. Yep.
Because I feel like Jared is cooperating. Jared is talking about his $2 billion. Jared don't want that $2 billion now. He really don't want it. Now, and the thing is, nobody talks about Jared spending his entire childhood visiting his daddy behind a glass partition in prison.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
A lot of people kind of just gloss over that. This is that is something that people don't want.
Yep. You're right. I mean, and they're being real quiet.
Yeah.
And you know, when they real quiet, you know they doing stuff behind the scenes.
And we ain't heard nothing but him pushing his book, and they're just letting him traipsy all over the world pushing his book. You know he's talking. You know he's talking because he is also prime suspect number one.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
But that wasn't the question.
All right. Well, this is what I got. I got the ruler and Band-Aid. So the ruler, right? Don here. You know, he's been trying to put Band-Aids on all over this and take care of this, but they're going back to the womb. They're going back to the beginning. And they got their glasses. They're looking over everything. And then there's the dancing shoes.
What is the name of that deck?
This is the deck of character.
Deck of characters.
Yeah.
Okay, I have got to get that.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're fun.
Oh my gosh, I love it. EQ?
Oh, I need a pool because I just went off of what I knew.
Like, yep.
I was like, yep.
We're gonna find it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now I got to go all the way back.
Yeah, Lily Girl has it 342, a non-political question. Agatha Christie disappeared for 2 weeks back in the 50s. Her car was found abandoned. What was that on purpose?
Oh my goodness. Agatha Christie disappeared for 2 weeks back in the 50s. Her car was found abandoned. Was that on purpose? Did she come back after that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was that on purpose? So are you saying did she disappear on purpose, or did someone help her to disappear permanently? Yeah. Is that what I'm understanding that to be?
Lily Girl, can you give us a little bit more on that? Are you asking if you felt like she
was she murdered, or was she disappeared on her own?
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about Agatha Christie. I want to check and see if she's alive or dead. Hey, Siri.
She said she did. She appeared in a wait, where was it? She appeared in a health spa. Was she framing her husband for murder?
Oh.
So she disappeared and showed back up.
And then showed back up.
Okay. That
I didn't know the story either.
An interesting throw then.
Yeah, I don't know that story, but we can see what comes
out. So she's asking, was she trying to frame her husband, or did she want to commit suicide? So many variables. Oh my.
Let me see. Okay.
I feel my guides are telling me that she was contemplating those 2 weeks. There were problems in her marriage. There were serious problems. She wasn't trying to set up her husband. She was trying to leave him. And she had to get herself together. She had to disappear to get away from him because she couldn't any other way.
Wow. I felt like the car was on purpose, the abandoned car. That was the first thing I felt that was done.
I feel like she was trying to get away so he couldn't find where she was. She had to disappear herself so that she could make changes in her own life.
Yeah, she said it was a huge thing in Britain. People assumed she was dead. Yeah.
No, she was trying to extract herself. She was buying herself time, trying to get away from a bad situation. And she needed for him not to know where she was. She needed nobody, but she had help. She had another man helped her.
Uh-oh. AQ's she's got dirt.
Okay, go
What you
ahead.
get?
Girl, you reading my cards. Everything
I'm
you
sorry.
saying.
My spirit guides are
It's
talking
good.
to
It's
me.
good. I was like, oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me what you got.
I got what you just said. She had help. I got friendships, but it wasn't just a friendship. It was also a soulmate. She was seeing somebody else who
Oh my
helped,
God, I got the same thing. Oh my
who
God.
helped her. And then that they created that on purpose. And that was the sad news they put out to the world. Her and her lover or whoever this person is can come back together again. And that was the rare gift. So they created that. Yeah,
Right.
I got the star. She set all that up to make a
Yep.
better life with somebody else.
With somebody else.
That's what I
Look,
got.
look. She hermit. She
Mhm.
needed to get away, so she can create new riches in her life. She made that choice to move forward with the chariot here because of the conflict that she was dealing with at home with the Five of Swords, so she could start her new life with her
New life
person.
and her
With the
There
new-
you go. See? Yeah.
And then at the bottom, I got the Knight of Swords. She had to make a quick move, boy. She had to do it
yeah.
quick.
Oh
Yeah.
my! I got chill bumps, y'all. That
Woo.
was
That was
we was
good.
all on
No,
point.
she had to release that baggage. She had to release that baggage so she could move to calmer waters.
Oh, Lily girl. Excellent question.
Yeah, Lily Girl said she got divorced shortly after her disappearance.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You had to get away from him. You had to get away from him. Okay,
Awesome.
let's see. Oh, that was
Ooh.
awesome.
That was fun.
I know that was fun.
Okay, Marsha Green.
Lily Gal said, "You gals are on fire."
Ooh, I am enjoying this. Oh, genealogy junkie was talking about your band-aids. Bandages cover things up.
Michelle Peterson had one at 345. And then if you can star that one, and then somebody, who is it? Jaconda. I apologize if I didn't say it right. At 351, if you want to star that one for next. Are these new storms going to the east coast of America?
Well, is this a wrong question for Michelle?
Yeah, that's the one question. Yeah, from Michelle. And then there's one, it should be at the very bottom, right at 351.
351. Okay, Jacinda. Oops. Started. Got it. Oh, that's
Okay.
showing. Got it. There we go.
All right, perfect.
All right.
I'm actually curious about this myself. Are they going to dig up the grave?
Okay, wait. Whose grave we talking about? We talking about?
We got to be talking about Ivana.
You know
That's
what?
the
I
only
was supposed to say,
grave
are we
that
talking about
anybody
homegirl
wants to
that's
dig
on
up.
the golf course? She had the T-ball #1.
Yep.
Okay.
And I keep saying she gonna be tripping everybody that walks past that.
Yes.
Well, okay, I gotta tell y'all. First of all, she was cremated. She ain't
Exactly.
there.
She ain't in
She
a
ain't
box.
there. Hidden documents are there. Watch
That's
that.
what I said. Body of evidence.
Yes.
Body of evidence.
That is what's there. So
Okay.
he did two things. He could hide documents, and he can reclaim that land or wherever he's on now as a cemetery. So now he gets this extra protection.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
So he doesn't have to pay taxes on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's about.
And I
don't need to read on that, but I'm read.
Yes, they are going to
I'm curious to see what comes up.
they are going to dig up that gold casket.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
That took 9 people. It took 9 people to carry some ashes.
That's what I'm saying. She wasn't even in there. That don't make no
struggling.
sense.
They were struggling. Go ahead, Sonia. We keep talking over.
Oh no! I just pulled up the one card. I'm still pulling over here. I'm good.
Nah. And Cash Peters. Do you guys watch him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cash saw that there was a false bottom below the coffin and a room below that. And I believe, just like Mar-a-Lago, Bedminster also has underground tunnels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think that they can get into and out of if they need to move documents out of that grave.
Yeah.
I honestly believe it's built over a room.
I think it's going to come up. Here's the secrets
Mm.
that's hidden. Here's the woman here, right? So we're talking about Ivana's grave here. And they're going to make a move here. That's a travel card. So they're going to travel. And I got my yes card.
There it is.
And then at the base, it's just a matter of time. 7 + 3 is 10, 1. So that could be in a month, 1 week, 1 month. I don't think a year, but maybe in about a month.
Because it's already, well, the documents, you got to think, he's already had those documents for 6 years now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's had them for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go to the...
He's going to get caught. I got the bad guy.
Ooh.
His house is burning because of the secret that is going to get exposed.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to be a coward he's going to be so nervous.
I love that chicken.
Look, justice.
Yeah. Woo! There it is.
Okay. EQ, what is that deck of cards? Y'all gonna cost me so much money.
So part of the majority of the deck is my own that I created. So
Okay.
it's my own.
Okay.
But the other part is from Lilac Lantern. She had a deck out. They were clarifier cards. So it's a smaller deck. And so I mixed them together with mine.
Wow. I love that. You guys have the best freaking cards. And hear me, I'm over here with my little ghetto rider whites.
Yeah, we both have card habits, so we've been trying to slow down lately.
Yeah, we have so many.
See, I can't have a card habit because I got an essential oil habit.
Oh, yeah, love essential oils.
Yes.
And apothecary, I got every herb that I can fit into my house. So
you have what I want. I want like a little space where I could just put all my little jars with herbs and different things. And
after this show, I'll show you mine.
Okay.
Okay. Are we done with this question?
We're done with that one.
Okay, let's go to this one. Are the storms going to the east coast of America? Are these new storms going to the east coast of America? I think maybe what she's trying to say is, are the bad? Well, I don't know.
Well, generally speaking, usually when the storms occur on the West Coast, they will go all the way to the East Coast. So yes. However, though, right now on the West Coast, we're experiencing not storms, but we're experiencing a heat wave. So
unless you're referring to the
on.
monsoons that are happening, like over in Pakistan, and those storms, the weather's like really bad over there, the floodings and everything like that. I'm going to say yes. I feel yes, especially down like in the Florida, Caribbean areas. And I mean, we're in hurricane season too. So that's about to take off. That's kind of a given right there. But I feel like that there's going to be some storms that come in that we might experience more floodings over here as well. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some areas are going to get hit a little harder, unfortunately.
Well, and since our hurricane season got suppressed all summer with the Sahara sands, that is what is going to be on the menu next. Again, the Gulf of Texas is, and the Gulf and the inner part of Florida is going to have to watch out for a lot of real high water events.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a hurricane at this point, but just I see so much coastal flooding, but on the inside of I'm going to call it a peninsula, on the inside, not on the outside. So the Texas,
like the Gulf of Mexico.
The Gulf of Mexico and the Gulf of Texas I that's where I feel that we're going to have our big issues the first week, 2 weeks of September.
Yeah.
Lower Texas, Mississippi, Alabama,
Yeah.
the coastal is going to just get.
Yeah. This actually hopped out of my deck. And if you guys see that, look at the water.
Oh yeah.
All of the water. So that there are going to be floods and monsoons and different types of. Yeah. No, this is the Three of Swords. So this is what I'm seeing and sensing with that. So are there going to be a lot of storms? Yes. And what's interesting is I feel like 3 particular areas are going to, Texas, Florida, might be the Gulf, like Alabama, that in there. That may be the 3 areas that might get it the worst, but it also may be going up the coast on the other side too, like the Carolinas, like Florida and the South and North Carolina. And what's interesting, I'm also seeing, now this is for the West Coast, this came out, this is all the fires.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm also getting wind.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
That's
so
bad.
Yeah,
and that's wind behind the fires
and hurricanes and the fires on the other side of the country.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Look what I just pulled. Oh, wow. I pretty much pulled what you did.
Yeah. You can see both sides. Heat on one side and cold on the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I saw early snow.
I got the wind. So there's definitely going to be some uprooting. I got rain. So to go with the flooding here, which is the water, with the flooding and fires.
See? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Buckle up, guys. And like I told everybody on my 1 o'clock show, this weekend is going to be horrible for traveling. There are so many natural disasters going on all over the place in so many parts of the United States. Again, if you must travel this weekend over the Labor Day weekend, put water in your car, put a blanket in your car, put a tarp in case you get stranded and need to provide shade for yourself, and a change of clothes. This is just something that everybody should always have.
Always. You just never know.
No matter what.
And we live in Los Angeles, so we always have to make sure that we're prepared, have our earthquake kits together, and have extra food. And so that's just a given. But some people still don't. Some people still don't. So it's important.
Genealogy.
Let's put that up because it's funny. And she's right. Genealogy can be buried at Bedminster too. Right
next to the Oh, I love that.
Judy, again, does the DOJ suspect that there are documents? Yes. Merrick Garland knows. They know what is missing. Everything that is marked SCI has had somebody else's hands on it.
Yeah.
Everything that they bring in there is itemized. It's numbered. It is supposed to be taken back. So they know everything, even the stuff he tried to rip up and flush down the toilet.
Or eat.
Yes. They know that those documents are missing. Everything is accounted for at that level of government.
It has to be. I mean, how irresponsible if it's not. Come on. Yeah, it has to be.
Yes.
I just saw this. Michelle Peterson said, I just found out my brother has cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
Michelle. Sending love to your brother.
Yeah, I'm going to add him to my prayer list for you. So sorry.
Sorry, Michelle. And we'll pray for him. We will all pray for him. All right. Okay, ladies, we've been on here for quite a while, haven't we?
I mean, it went by fast. It was so time. You and I were so tired. We're like, oh my gosh, how are we going to do this live today? And EQ's like, girl, you know how we do. We're going to get up there and we're going to find this energy that's going to come from out of who knows where. And sure enough, it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, Lily Girl's got a question. That one was big. Where'd it go? There we go. Will it ever be revealed that SCOTUS Kennedy was paid to retire in order to get Kavanaugh on the court? Kennedy's son ran the Deutsche Bank mortgage department that
Yep.
lended Trump money?
Yep.
Ooh, Lily girl, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy to throw on this one.
Let's
Will
see.
it ever be revealed
Revealed.
that SCOTUS Kennedy, and he was a Democrat, wasn't he?
No.
No,
Not
he
that-
wasn't.
No, not that Kennedy. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he was Republican.
He was a Republican. Okay.
He was just getting older, and they wanted to put somebody young in there.
Mm-hmm.
Will it be revealed
Oops.
that they paid him off?
Uh-oh.
Who's ready?
Go ahead. I'm looking at your face.
Yeah. So what I'm getting is it's not gonna be like revealed. It's gonna be in somebody's book. Kennedy, he didn't want to do it. He was forced to do it. He was forced to do it. There was a whole lot of this is Hogarth's stinky fish.
Yeah.
Stinky rich folks. He was strong-armed. They persuaded him to retire. He was not given an option. They literally told him, "This is what you're going." They offered him to do it, to just retire, and he didn't want to at that point. And then they strong-armed him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They strong-armed him. They strong-armed him. They forced him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I have the ending here. Like you mentioned, that is written somewhere. And there it is. There's that communication. And there's a lot of stress and worry around it from the man regarding the job.
Mm-hmm. He was doing a good job.
And again, it's going to be a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I'm getting exactly what you guys are getting, that they wanted a new direction. So that's my compass. They wanted a new direction, someone new, and they gave him an offer that he was worried about this offer. Okay. And they made him leave. So I got my leaving. They made him go, gotta go. He did not want to go though.
He
But
did not
they
want
they had something on him, I feel like, that he had to do it. I have the strength card upside down. He was weak. But this is what's interesting, y'all. I'm getting that there may have been foreign money or foreign something behind that too.
Mm-hmm.
I got the foreign card.
So Vlad might have had, you think Vlad's got his fingers in our Supreme Court as well?
I'm not sure. I got the foreign card, and then I got a good guy and bad guy. Oh, no. You know who this might be?
Who?
The other two. The woman, Amy, they had already picked who they
Barrett.
wanted. These
Mhm.
are these folks here.
Oh, yeah.
Kavanaugh. This is because it's the bad girl and the bad boy. They came up together next to the foreigner. They paid their bills. They did something for them.
Yes, they did. They paid Kavanaugh. They paid off all of Kavanaugh's debt.
Yes.
They made his money problems disappear.
Yes. Now, this is what I will say. I'm not sure if it's going to come out, but I feel like some way I've got at the bottom of the deck the balance.
There's some justice coming.
So justice is going to come, but I think this is because what's his name, Clarence? I think he's gonna have to go because his wife and all that. So he's gonna go, and I think that the courts will be balanced again, and I think Kavanaugh's gonna have to go, and so there's that change. So justice will come back, and Amy, she gonna leave too, some kind of way, but she gonna leave.
I think there's a whole bunch of things about to come out about Amy.
And
then it's going to be nasty. I think when she leaves, it's going to be because she's going to be humiliated.
Yeah.
What she did to get to where she is, and then using the religion and the church and her cult all behind it. And I kind of feel bad for her, kind of, just a little bit.
I don't know.
But she was literally brought up in a cult.
Yeah.
And she is still a part of that cult.
So was Jenny Thomas. Did you know that?
It makes sense.
She was.
It makes sense.
Yeah. When she was younger than her, I think her 20s, she was involved in some cult. So she still has that mentality. She still has that. Yeah.
Well, the fact that Jenny, what she's doing in public right now, she is going to. I hope they make her testify. I know it doesn't mean anything, but I hope they make her testify in front of the January 6th committee, just so everybody will know how much her hands were in it, and that
and her husband. He knew everything.
Using her husband's position to. But I mean, she's on a whole bunch of boards. She is on a whole bunch of political school things.
Wow.
She is one of those infiltrators. She is the person that it gets school books taken off the shelves.
It's just like with the Federalist Society. She's on that level. That
she
same
is in the Federalist Society. I don't know if they have women in it, but she is. If there's a way for her to be a part of it, she's a part of it.
She's a part of it. Wow, that's just scary.
It is.
It really is.
Okay.
Tanya, you just made me think about there was a documentary on Netflix. I think it was called The Family, and it talked about. Did you see it? You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, but I watch another show called The Family, and I love it.
It's a documentary, but it talks about how, I think it's about the Federalist Society or someone like that, how they groom young boys in college and get them ready so they become lawyers and judges. And
that's the Skull and Crossbones, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds like it.
It's another
George Bush. George Bush is in that.
Yes. It's like that, but y'all have to check it out. It's on Netflix. I think it's called The Family, but it's a documentary. I think it came out either last year or the year after. And it talks about what's going on today, what we're experiencing today. It was really insightful, but that they're grooming them.
Guys, we are going to have to do this again. We must do this.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
So much fun. We got to have you on the Soul Sisters, too.
Yes,
you had some travel.
I would be delighted to come.
Yeah.
Okay. But before I look at anything else, and we'll be here till tomorrow, and I'm tired, and I know y'all are tired too. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I enjoyed this immensely. And I pray that we do many more collaborations together.
Yes,
would love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This was fabulous. This is great.
Yeah. Too much fun.
Yeah, too much.
But
is it really ever such a thing as too much fun? I don't think so. No.
Well, there can be, because you can wind up toes up in a 6-foot box. You have too much fun.
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
well.
I like the way you do that. I love that. But it wasn't me though. All right. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for being here. Look at that, I got a T mustache. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for being here. Thank you, Sonia and EQ. Woo! Happy Friday, everybody. This should be a good start to everybody's weekend.
Yes.
So take a little bit of this energy along with you. All right. Everybody out there, be safe. Take care of yourself.
Please.
Love on one another. Love on one another. Give every person you meet a smile this day, the next day, and the day after that. Namaste, everyone. Namaste.
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 Goodbye.
Bye.